Jack Ryan Ghost War is the new movie sequel to the Jack Ryan TV series starring John Krasinski, and it follows Jack Ryan kind of just rejoining the fight against terrorism. The TV show is one that I've seen every season once. I saw the first 3 seasons a couple years ago, and then the fourth season I didn't watch until last year. The first 2 seasons I'm not a big fan of, and the last 2 seasons I am. So, going off of that, I came into this movie expecting a better project than the first 2 seasons. Going off third and fourth season were just really good, and even then the second one was better than the first. So I came into this with hopes, and it definitely met them. It was a really, really good movie. I thought it was nice seeing these characters again, even though I don't like half of the show. I really like John Krasinski as Jack Ryan. I like Wendell Pierce as James Greer, and then I like Mike November, and the actor his name is escaping me right now, but those 3 are the main characters of the show, and I thought that they were well done again. And then you've got Elizabeth Wright in here, who was also a bigger part of the show, and she's in this, and I thought her inclusion was good. And just as a whole, it was a nice movie. I've heard that this is supposed to be the closing movie, but then I saw something that made me think there might be more to come. I don't really know if this is the last you get from this these versions of the characters. It was a nice little send-off, while also they're still out there, but it's one nice little adventure. And if this is them moving into movie territory where we'll have a couple movies, I would like that as well, because obviously I do like these versions, and as much as we can get, I would like. The action was really fun. I think that the story was good, where you've got kind of James Greer's past coming back to haunt him. You learn a little bit more about his character than you did in the show. You get Jack Ryan kind of coming back into the CIA. I don't remember if the show ended with him quitting or if that was something that happened in between, but it was nice seeing him rejoin that. And then Mike November is a character that I think is a pretty good character. I didn't remember much about how much I liked his character. I thought he was funny, and I think he was a nice addition to the show. But coming into the movie, I couldn't remember exactly what my thoughts were on him. And for the first little bit, I was okay, he's not my favorite. And then the more the movie went out, I was oh yeah, I do like this character. I would like to rewatch the show, at least seasons 3 and 4. I'm thinking 2, and then there's a possibility of rewatching season 1. I would like to rewatch it just to get fresh thoughts sometime. I wouldn't know when, but definitely seasons 3 and 4, because those seasons are really good. I didn't really have much negatives. It was a really good movie. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I can see it rewatching it sometime going to a 4.5 out of 5. I don't really see it going to a 5 out of 5 just because I just don't see it. But the movie was really good. I liked basically everything about it. Maybe in the middle it slows down just a bit, and but even then I think that for the most part the movie is just fun and has enough to keep you hooked, and I just like everything that they do with these versions of the characters. And then they introduce this new bad guy who's tied to Greer's past, and I thought that was really cool. Just kind of just tying in that, and kind of because you didn't really know much about his backstory in the show. And so they bring it in here and give you a little bit more of his backstory, and I liked that. Mike November, as I said, he doesn't really get a bunch to do. He's definitely out of the main characters the side main character. But I like his addition. I think he's pretty funny, and there were moments with him I liked, and just as a whole character, he's fine. He's not the worst, and he's not my favorite, but he's a good character. You're introduced to this new girl character who I can't remember the name of, but the actress is from Stardust. That's the only thing I know her from, but I thought she was pretty good in this as well. And if they continue with movies, I would like to see her relationship with Jack Ryan develop, because I thought their relationship was really good. And then Jack Ryan, John Krasinski. I really like John Krasinski as an actor. Obviously, he's Jim from The Office. He's in the Quiet Place movies. He just shows up here and there, and I thought that he was really good. And I do have a ranking for the Jack Ryan's coming. I want to rank all 5, but spoiler alert, John Krasinski is my favorite Jack Ryan, not only because he's got the most projects, but at the same time, like, just the character of Jack Ryan, who is like the CIA analyst, but you also have to believe that he can, like, kick some butt. I think John Krasinski does that really well, where it's like, at first you wouldn't really suspect him being able to do that. And he looks like an analyst type guy, just like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like, you look at him and you're like, at first glance, it's just like, if you get told he's an analyst, you're like, yeah. But then you just like give him a little bit more time, and it's like, he can actually kick some butt too. So that's pretty good. And just as a whole, I thought that this was a really good movie. John Krasinski wrote it, and I thought that was really cool. He didn't direct it, even though he is a director, but he did not direct this, and I think the directing was pretty cool. And it had some really nice shots, and obviously it probably looked and had a bit of a bigger budget than the TV show, at least like episodes and stuff. But like the TV show looked really good as well too. And I mean, it's an action show. It doesn't really need like a huge budget, so there's that. I'm trying to like think of anything else to say, but like, it's not like a movie I can keep talking about, but it is one that I can say, like, I would definitely recommend it if you haven't seen the show. I can recommend season 3 and 4, definitely. Season 2 is one that I'm a bit iffy on. Like, it was watchable. There was a couple things I didn't like about it, but, and then season 1, from what I can remember, I just wasn't a big fan of at all. But, I would like to try and rewatch it just to see if I can like it a little bit more, but, whatever. But this movie was probably one of my favorite projects from, like, this version, and as Jack Ryan as a whole. And, if we see this version continue, I would really like that, and if we don't, it was a nice little send-off for these versions of the characters. And I think that they were all handled pretty well. I will spoil it a little bit. There was a death that I thought that was also handled pretty well, and, it's a character that, like, it's sad to see them go, but at the same time, it's not like, sorry, it's not like one of the, big ones where it's like, oh no, it's just like, it moves the story along in a really nice pace, and, I thought it was a really, really good movie. But if you've seen the show, tell me your thoughts on that. If you've seen this movie, tell me your thoughts on that. Stay tuned, because I will have a ranking for the movies plus the seasons of the TV show, probably tomorrow, and then I will have a ranking of all 5 Jack Ryans, and then, after that, Mandalorian and Grogu is releasing tomorrow, as of the time I'm filming, and I'm pretty sure I can get this released on Thursday, but if not, Friday, it will be releasing then. So I don't know when, because I'm going, somewhere for Memorial Day weekend, but sometime next week I will have a review for that. I will have a ranking of all the Star Wars movies. I will have a ranking of all the episodes plus the movie of Mandalorian plus Book of Boba Fett, and probably a Jon Favreau movie ranking. So there is going to be quite a bit of videos for Mandalorian and Grogu, which I am excited to do, and then we will see whatever is next. But thank you for watching this, and I will see you for the next video, talk a little bit more about Jack Ryan. So I will see you then.